Yep. Super welcome, super welcome, super welcome. Yep. This is my measuring cup, and this is my spoon. And I like, whenever I'm doing my teacher, I like I should be testing small pepper in it. I like what I like. I don't like chicken that I will not test little pepper, so I'm going to be using this one, Mom's Pride. And this is my butter. I've been using it for quite some time, and this is my butter. And my brush. I actually have my brush, because this brush is super going to be useful. And my flour. This is my, so let's start with what we want to do today. Yep, I think I'm going to continue the talk from here. So this is me. I was actually feeling myself happy that I want to make chinchi. Trust me, I wanted to buy, but man, it's super expensive, and I have some things in the house to actually use. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post amazing videos like this. Yep. So yeah, I was actually trying to measure the flour, and just trying to measure it. You guys was going to see the big cup I used. I actually did an intro about the cup at the beginning of the video. So I used just to actually measure it. Yes, I used the bigger one, and one that follows the bigger one. That was what I used to measure the flour, as you all will be seeing in the video very soon. Have you seen it? This is the bigger one. This is what I use, and after this, I now used the one that followed it, which is this one there. Yep, and that's what I used in measuring the flour. Hmm. Yep, and I tried to measure it in a way that it's going to be at the end of the cup, or at the beginning of the cup, so as to be able to time other things I'm going to put into it in order for equation to be balanced. Trust me, this is the local way of making chinchi, and the outcome was international. Yep. And I tried to mix the flowers, because man, it has stayed for a long time, and I tend to break it down and make sure that it's like, you know, I'm something. And yep, I love putting pepper in my chinchi, but I did not, because of I was not the only one eating it, and that is it. Do you get? So I also love using the baking powder. Some persons don't like using baking powder; they prefer using yeast, because according to them, it tends to rise more and stuff like that. But trust me, whenever I use yeast like that, I really don't have the outcome. I really don't like the outcome when it's time for frying. I prefer, even if it doesn't rise, let it give me this test that I will know that, yep. So persons try to use yeast because it rises. So persons try to use yeast as well, because it's more cheaper than the baking powder, because the baking powder, yep, is quite expensive. So I try to mix it together with the flour. I try my possible to mix it and to mix it and to mix it. See, this mixing wasn't here, because I needed that baking powder to go round the flour, and actually used a small rubber. I really don't know, but I was actually thinking of actually doing the small chin chin like this, because I actually wanted to buy, but it's quite expensive, and it's not going to really satisfy me to my taste. So this is me. I was just talking. I didn't even know what I was talking about, but I was just trying to entertain myself, so that it's gonna make the work easier for me doing. You understand? I just sit down and just start doing my thing, and that is it. So if you want to make chinchi, and you don't really know how to make that chinchi, I believe this place is a good place for you, because you tend to learn it from from the local way before you actually go into the mixing some stuff like that. So this is my butter. Yep, I love using this butter, because man, I love it. Like, this butter, the taste of it whenever I bake things is actually outstanding. and men and I tend to use my hand. The hand is washed, trust me, each is washed. So I tend to like okay, mix the flour together with the butter. So persons tend to like melt the butter before mixing it with the flour. But this is how I love doing my own so that the it won't get too sticky with my hand. And now if you're somebody that bakes, you will know that when you are baking it really gets sticky. It's like super sticky. So this is the only way I can actually reduce that. You understand? And this is me after I must have done everything. Trust me, you can turn when you. That is why I use the measuring cup, because if you don't use the measuring cup and get your measurement correctly, it will be so difficult for you to have this. You to start sticking in your hand, and man, you will not even like it at all. That is why you have to use the measuring cup so as to get this result. And this is now trying to mix all the baking powder, the sugar, whatever I've used, the butter, making sure that it is well mixed. Yeah, I did not use milk and I did not use egg. Do you get? That's why maybe that's why I call it local changing, because I did not use milk and I did not use egg. But trust me, the outcome of this was super, super amazing. It was even more than those people that actually use milk. Yep, it was even more than that. And you can see that it's no longer sticky and it's super flexible. So if you want to actually mix your butter with your flour and you don't want it to be sticky, you can just do it the way I did mine. But if you still want the other way around, fine and good, it's your choice to make. Now, so don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I
Super amazing videos like this. Trust me, at this point I was already very tired because mixing your flour together to this stage is a whole lot of work, like a whole of all of lot of strength. But anyways, we actually had to do what we had to do, and this was the result of the chin chin. Man, trust me, it was super 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 delicious. Like it was giving me 10 over 10 minus nothing. Yep, like I feel so fulfilled after the outcome of everything. My strength feels so renewed. So if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, try to subscribe, and if you want videos like this, try to comment it under the comment section.